How many of you don't like to read book? You wish that you have someone who can read the book for you. So for those of you, here is the application. This will convert your text into speech. So let me show you. So I have written this entire story with the help of AI and I'm going to click on this play button.
Once upon a time, in a magical forest, there lived a little bunny named Benny. Benny loved to hop and play all day long. One day, Benny saw a shiny red apple hanging from a tree. He had never seen anything so beautiful before. Benny wanted to try the apple, so he hopped over to the tree and reached up with his little paws. But no matter how hard
You
he
can
tried,
click on this, you can pause, you can stop, and from here you can easily able to adjust the
he just couldn't seem to
speed.
get the apple. It was too high up for him to reach.
You
Benny
can
was sad
see,
and disappointed. Just then,
if you
a
click
robot
on
flew down and touched
this, you
the
can
tree and
decrease the
asked Benny
speed.
what was wrong. Benny told
You can slow
her
down, you
about
can
the shiny red apple.
stop. So this is a really powerful application and this will help you to understand the power of JavaScript. And building this kind of application will help you to make your fundamentals very strong in the JavaScript. So let me show you the code. So all I did, and I have done my basics global settings. So I have the body, button, h1 and tags. Here I have taken this HTML, I have this h1, then I have this text area, label, input, and here I have set the couple of parameters. So number, speed, like 5, minimum 3, steps and 1, and here I have the buttons. So these are the simple HTML and this is the entire JavaScript we have written for this text to speech. First, what we did, we have taken all these buttons and stored into a variable. Then we have taken this variable current character, and this is the first button we have, play button. So this will allow us to take the text and it will allow us to store in this play text. So first we are taking this text, then we are adding couple of more event like pause, stop text. So these are the function we have created. So if you scroll down here, you can find that this is the pause text and this is the play text. So these are the two functions we have. Now we have this utterance, and this is the one important method which is available in JavaScript, which actually convert the text into speech. So this is the method you have to call, and in that you can specify multiple properties. So actually there are two ways to initialize the speech. We'll talk about that. So this is the utterance, then we are adding add event listener. So when we want to end that, we can call this false, so it will stop. Here we are calling the boundaries, simple one, and here we have this play text function. In that we are taking this text and then we are checking for the condition whether the text is already in played or whether it's pause or speaking. So these are the two conditions we are checking, and then we are calling this resume function, and here we are checking for another couple of methods. So we are returning speak, and then we have this couple of variables. So hope this entire thing makes sense to all of you guys. And here you have to notice one thing, because not all the browser will support this method. So it's better to wrap this entire into a window object. So you should always look for that, whether this is available in the window, then it will work in fine, but in Chrome it's absolutely work fine. So here I'm on this article, and here you will find all the methods which are available on the JavaScript when it's come to speaking. So as I told you that we have this two method. First one is utterance and second one is synthesize. You can use any one of these, but they do have their some pros and cons. Okay, and if I scroll down here, you will have the properties which you have to initialize before you make it speak. So language, pitch, what kind of pitch you want to have, whether it's a high pitch or low pitch, rate, text, voice, volume. So these are the couple of properties, and here we have the method. So you want to get a speak, you want to get voice, you want to pause it, resume it, cancel. So these are the function is coming from this synthesize. Okay, and here they have given a couple of more examples. As I told you that you should always check whether this method is supported in the browser or not. So this article explained this entire concept of speaking in details, and you can come and you can explore it out. Now let's come to the important part, that why you should build these kind of small tools which help individuals problem. You might be seeing that this is a very small project, but if you do a Google search, you will find that there is a lot of websites are ranking on top, and their traffic is really very high. So there is a huge demand. You can generate extra source of income. You should not always depend on your job. You should not always depend on the project which you want to work on and get money. You should always try to build something which can benefit other, and you can generate money from that. And that will create a long-term sustainable income for you. So be creative. Don't rely on the job that I'm not getting project, I'm learning. Mastering JavaScript, build application. JavaScript is so powerful. You can build like advanced application. You can build games, you can build backend, you can build front end, you can build this kind of small software which can solve particular problems. So you have to be creative, try to find out that what is lacking in your daily use and try to build application around that. So I was wondering to how to convert a text into a speech so I can use it as a voice in my video, or I want to simply listen to it. So that's why I came up with this, and I'm glad that I find this open source project. So hope you guys have liked it, and make sure to build this kind of small project. I have already shown you the code, entire code. Make sure to go through this. Okay, so let me recap this one. I'm not going to give you the code. I want you to pause and type it down. So okay, so these are the buttons we have. These are the one event, these are the three event with the functions. Then we have this utterance, this is the second utterance. Then we have this play function, pause text, and stop. Hope this is good enough for you. If you come back to the HTML, so this is pretty simple. Here we have the CSS file, here we have the CSS file, here we have the JavaScript file, and here we have this HTML boilerplate. So make sure to go through this and try to build out and try to build this kind of application which will give you a very good understanding of the language, and it will create your creative thinking that how to plan a SaaS product. Okay, so with that, I'm ending this video. Have a wonderful day.